will be talking to you about why I wanted to hike the Appalachian Trail. So for starters, I always wanted to do this since I was in college. I watched countless YouTube videos. I've seen so many National Geographics, and I watched lots of movies about the AT. And after watching and seeing all that stuff and reading about it, it sparked my interest to want to through hike it. What really piqued my interest more about it was when I went on a consortium trip to the Great Smoky Mountains with my consortium class when I was in my graduate year of school, and learning more about the AT through that group and being in the Smoky Mountains and hiking a part or section of the AT, I was like, yep, I definitely want to do this now. Because the reason why I did that class was because I always liked the AT and I always wanted to hike it. But being on it, actually being on it, has made me want to be on it even more. And then I did some shakedown hikes and some other hiking around the AT too, but I'll get more into that or talk more about that in other videos. So why do I want to hike the AT? My main reason for wanting to hike the AT is because it's the closest to me out of all the 3 big trails here in the States. So we have the Continental Divide Trail, which is the CDT, the Pacific Crest Trail, which is the PCT, and then we have the Appalachian Trail, which is the AT. And out of all 3 of those, I am located in North Carolina, and the AT is really situated very, very close to North Carolina. You can either start in Springer Mountain, Georgia, or you can start in Katahdin, Maine, but whichever way you go, you're going to end up at either point. And I'll be starting in Georgia since Georgia is closer to North Carolina than Katahdin, Maine. So my next reason for wanting to through hike the Appalachian Trail is I've always found myself more grounded when I'm in nature. I feel the most comfortable and the most at ease when I'm in nature, and it always has given me a sense of self, and I've always found my purpose out here. That was the one reason why I took up on recreation park and tourism when I went into college, and why I did scuba diving when I went into college. And I just know that like when I'm out here I feel really good. I've worked at a couple of different camps, and I also worked at one expedition company, and I always loved being outdoors, and I feel like this is my chance to be outdoors full-time for a while before I commit to a full-time job in which I have no clue what I want to do. So this trip, I'm hoping, will spark my interest in figuring out what I want to do for the remainder of my life as a full-time employee, because I have yet to do that. As well as get closer to God. I have known God all my life. I grew up in the church, but I feel like what better way to know God than to be in what He created. All of this that is around me right now is because of His wonderful creations, and without Him we wouldn't have anything. And I feel like I know that like He's gonna test me throughout this whole entire thing, and I'm looking forward to connecting more with Him through this journey, and connecting more to His people and more to His creations. As well as I want to get better at my time management and budgeting skills. I feel like I have pretty good budgeting and time management skills now, but I tend to sometimes go off on a deep end in either one. Either I think I'm going to be on time and I end up being kind of late, or I think I'm going to be late and I've been up super early on time. So I feel like this will give me a chance to be kind of at ease with where I want to be when it comes to my whole entire journey, which I'll talk about a little bit later. With my money or budgeting skills, I am one of those people who kind of live on the YOLO side of things, but I also live on the, man, that's kind of expensive. So I feel like I'm testing my fate right now when it comes to gear, and I'm trying to go on the lower end of a lot of different gear than on the higher end, because even though I would like to be ultralight is so expensive. We're talking hundreds of dollars, and I just cannot afford that with my jobs. Like, they'll let me afford a lot of things, but when we're talking like really, really nice gear, I can't always afford that. So I'm looking for really, really nice gear, but at an affordable price. So yes, time management and budgeting skills. Next, it would be, also my main thing is that I always wanted to visit all 50 states before I die, and what better way to say that I visit 14 of the states by feet. And this is my chance to be able to visit 14 different states all at one time, and I'm super stoked to say I get to do that by walking. It's kind of cool. So a little bit about the Appalachian Trail. It spans over 2,190 plus miles. It takes on average people 6 months to do the trail. My goal is to do it in 4.5 months, ideally, but I'm giving myself the whole 6 months time. People tend to spend roughly $5,000 to $10,000 during the whole entire through hike. My goal is to stay somewhere in between that. I haven't yet picked the actual budget in which I'm trying to stick by just yet, because I know I have had people that have been offering to give me donations, and I am going to be linking all ways in which people can give in the description below. And if you're looking at this video through Facebook, I'll have it somewhere in the post on Facebook. And I want to say right now, thank you to all those who do decide to give to me. You guys don't know how much that would mean to me. I am blessed beyond belief, and the outpour of people that are already supporting me without even having seen this video yet and just want the best for me with this hike. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you so much. It's gonna go full circle, especially when I end this journey. So thank you so much. So yeah, they spend between $5,000 to $10,000 roughly on average. About 3,000 people attempt to do this through hike every single year, and roughly 3 million hike the trails that the Appalachian Trail goes through, all the states that the Appalachian Trail goes through every single year. That is bananas. All this information that I am telling you is coming from the AT Conservancy. That is the organization in which helps maintain and upkeep the trail. So if you guys would, please support them, because they are the ones who are supporting everybody who goes out on trail and everybody who is attempting to through hike those trails. So we want to say thank you so much to the AT Conservancy and all the groups and non-profits that are underneath them, and profits that are underneath them. We say thank you, thank you, thank you so much for being out there and helping us. Yeah, so I look forward for you guys to see me through hike on this journey. I'm sure I'm gonna have multiple other videos before I actually even start. I also want to tell you that my start date would be in late March. I'm not gonna give the exact day just because I don't want anybody who has ill will or any bad intentions to be out there on the day that I'm gonna be out there and try to hurt me or something. And it's just to protect me and protect anybody else who's gonna be out there that day as well. Yeah, so my goal is to start at late March and then end probably by mid-August, beginning of September, somewhere in that timeline. So yeah, thank you guys for watching, and I look forward for all the love and support along this journey, and I'll see you guys in the next video.